and it may just be snagged off the arm straight away. 17:30, there's the light, and they're away and racing. The Donny got straight to the pegs, with Carisbrook content to take a sit, and Jorgensen is going to roll forward. The lead time was 9.4, so there's nothing special doing early, as Jorgensen finds the van by 7 to the Donny, who's looking to re-qualify in this trial. Last of all is Carisbrook. Greg Rue made his intentions fairly obvious fairly early on. He was always going back, and that's exactly where he's found himself. 1,300 metres left to run. Jorgensen, Nathan Turnbull had to burn a fraction early, but it's going to find the van by 7 and get it fairly comfortably. The Donny's in between runners, looking to re-qualify and get his ticket again. And last of all is Carisbrook, 32.5 the first quarter. And Jorgensen's been able to take advantage of a fairly slow speed. They've passed the judge and they've got a lap to travel. Second is the Donny, tracking up Jorgensen every step of the way, and Carisbrook is last of all. Down the railway end, 900 metres left to travel, and it's Jorgensen still in front by 5 metres. Second, the Donny, and last of all is Carisbrook, about 7 metres off the back of the Donny. 31.8 the second quarter, 63.3 the half. So there's still no speed on from the 2-year-olds. Jorgensen leads by about 4 metres now. The Donny's hard up on the back of it. Angela Hedges has got her hands full trying to keep the Donny from rolling out and going after this leader, which it's just about to now. And last of all is Carisbrook. The field's packed up. There's only 3 lengths top end to tail. With 500 metres left to run, Jorgensen's still out in front. The Donny's about to be asked for the supreme effort, and last of all, going back to the inside will be Carisbrook, 29.7 the third quarter. So still no incredible speed as Jorgensen flattens in for the run. Carisbrook comes to the outside, and it looks as though the Donny's going to be asked to go back to the inside and try and outsprint the leader. 200 to go. Jorgensen's under siege from the Donny, which runs up the sprint lane, but Jorgensen looks to be holding for the moment. 100 metres to go. Jorgensen being tackled by the Donny. Here comes the Donny up the inside, but Jorgensen's too strong, and Jorgensen will beat the Donny by only a head. Last of all, Carisbrook, he probably lost a little bit of ground going to the outside, 29.7, and the mile rating a fairly leisurely 203.8.